Hypertrophy of the chest. That's right, building bigger pecs. You want to give meaningful, warm, strong hugs, then build the pecs. Here are some things that you gotta consistently remember when building any muscle group. Stability and the positioning of your body. You gotta be rooted to the ground like a tree trunk or the bench, wherever you're doing the exercise. Positioning of your body is crucial. For instance, when we're doing the bench press, your shoulders are retracted back and down, and your thoracic spine, which normally has a curvature, you want to straighten that. And when we're pushing up the weight, we don't want a straight up and down motion. We want to push against the resistance, and you're going outward to slightly inward, and you want to feel the contraction of your pectoralis muscles from the onset of the movement all the way through to the fully lengthened position. What happens when we go strictly up and down and we don't retract and bring down our shoulders is we bring in the shoulders to help us with the weight. Again, the body is very functional, it wants to help, but when we're talking hypertrophy, we want to do everything we can to isolate the prime mover muscle. In this case, the pecs. You don't have to do it every single rep, but for a handful of your reps, you want to get full extension, that's the lengthening of the pec, and full contraction, the shortening of the pec. And remember, your movement is not straight up and down. On the extension, it's out, and on the contraction, it's in. And don't drop your shoulders, because that's gonna bring the triceps into play, and you're gonna be taking some of that tension off the pecs. You don't wanna do that. Keep your core stable, keep your scapula stable, and retract it and back as you push up. So often, when people have trouble building their chest, they'll blame it on genetics. I used to do that. It's a scapegoat, the easy way out. You gotta find out what is causing me to have that plateau. How do I move through it? The culprit? The back. So often, the lats, the rhomboids, the traps, those are underdeveloped. So what happens is your stronger chest muscles become tight and pull your shoulders forward. The clavicular head of your pectoral muscle prevents your shoulder from externally rotating. That's going to limit your motion when doing a bench press, for example. And when your motion is limited, you're not going to get that full extension and full contraction, and your gains aren't going to be there. Not to mention, did you know that having a tight clavicular head of a pec can actually affect your breathing as well? So you want to make sure you're building your back muscles at the same time, reserve time to stretch out your pec muscles. That way, they're working in symbiosis, and you're going to get over those hurdles that you've long been fighting to get over. In future episodes, I'll go over specific chest exercises to maximize hypertrophy. In the meantime, I'll put a list below, so have at it, because I know you're really getting that neuromuscular connection. You're in tune with your whole kinetic chain. You know when to stabilize, how to position your body. And outside of the gym, you've got your daily rituals that you're working on. The mindset, that's a huge part of growth in any aspect of life. Breathing, make it a practice. Meditation, sleep, and daily walks. Gold. Go out there and make it happen. I love you.